on their
Breezy F
toes.
baby,
If
call me
this
young
battle
baby,
drags on,
money
it'll be too
360,
hard
there's
on my
only
shoulder.
118. You already know
I
back
need
in
to go for a
25,
first
son, you
finish,
feel me?
right
I'm here
here,
forever,
right
you
now.
feel me? I'm here in
First battle!
to infertility, to growth, to progression, to owning yourself. So now, when you grow your crown down and you
It'll be
becoming
tough
a
to get
young
off
king that you
strong
know
launch,
you're
but I'll
destined
have
to
to
be,
find a
you start
way.
realizing that all of this is fabrication and that your mind
3,
is
2,
distantly past. So now you're unlocking more spiritual realms. So now that same cycle, you're gonna look crazy, but you don't even know what's going on.
Guess you're planning on waiting for dudes.
So now you're a time limit,
He's faster than ever!
trying to
So
complete
what?
time.
Still not faster than my baby.
I'm teaching my children
Quick
now.
launch now!
COVID-19. This is the time right now, when I'm in the pit house and I'm up in my spot and I'm doing a lot of grinding. So yeah, and I'm still living with my mom and I don't give a fuck how anybody cares
Still not
because
faster than my
social
baby.
media painted that picture that I'm supposed to care that I'm living with my mother. No, I'm still living with my mother, nigga. Yeah, I'm still living with my mother. I'm still grinding. Feel me? I still got all this drip, nigga. I'm living in a shoebox, nigga. Fuck is you talking about, nigga? All this drip, nigga, all this fake shit fabricated, nigga, the real life. I'm living in a box. So on top of all this shit, I come to realization of my own mind, my consciousness. Shout out to my boy First Crack for the tripod. Niggas just don't know. Every time I see that, I see myself more higher. It's just like, I was already building myself for this. I was going to college, so when I'm a cool barber type, this is all I see. So when I look at the world, I see what I have to fix. I see what needs to be done. I see that the pipes and the smoke, that they only care about the bread. I see that over there's a fucking nasty spot over there that they're doing technology aliens. I noticed that it's just so much. So now I'm looking at the world, looking at construction, looking at built lift, looking at structure. Then I look at my house, my domain, and I'm looking at structure. Now that same shelf life that in which I incorporated on my own self is now being shelf-lifed. Now me, an entity body, I use this for an example. Now I'm cleaning my whole house. So now I'm just doing little pieces. Why? Because the little pieces make the most important indent. So now I'm in college now. College, learning that no matter what you guys say and do on social media, it will always be reflected. So now, with that reflection, I'm giving you a reflection of thyself. My children, they will learn everything that they absorb throughout me, throughout my soul, throughout my entity, throughout my everything. So everything that I do, my movement, my spatial movement, my creation will be always replicated. Why? Because all you guys do is feed social media. So soon, when all this rapture bullshit is done, 226 posts, I promise you, when we take the mask off and we're back to regular society, everybody's back to 9 to 5, doing your work. They probably try to call me back to work. Work is probably different. You know, I'm gonna go back and shit, you know, just to survive. I'm playing the game. But I guarantee I'm playing it to my heart's content because you will not have me sublime and thinking that I cannot abstract anything of my own creation and manifesto. So with that, I'm taking full control. So now nobody even wants to have a conversation with me. I don't get a text back. I don't get responses. I can't even get a good morning text from supposedly my closest friends. So now I take that into acknowledgement of reality. So now we done fabricated a whole fake reality that you guys always fabricate with buying shoes, following the next person, and constantly always absorbing social media. You guys wake up, the first thing you do is go touch your phone. You guys wake up, y'all don't first thing want to clean your house. Y'all don't first thing want to orchestrate. Y'all don't first thing want to build and create and span. So now that I know this, I'm building and spanning. As my creator, when I was a trapper, I had a certain ritual that I did every morning. I swept up, mopped, cleaned, and I made sure that my whole domain was spotless. So now I incorporate that into my new domain because these are your domains of spatial. Wherever you reside is where you reside. So I had to start noticing this as I'm doing multiple deliveries and Postmates multiple times, really not getting anywhere, but making sure that I make enough just to satisfy that little hunger that I had. So now that I'm realizing this, every time I come home, you feel me? I'm cleaning, and then every time I come home, I'm trying to abstract and create more. So now I'm cleaning, you feel me? I'm soon about to create getting my freaking bed because I've been sleeping on the couch for fucking I don't know how long. So it's so much. We create our own stigma. We want to be better than so much other people by just watching social media, but we don't even put our own reflections of life inside of it. So now I'm indented in reality that I claimed, that I'm making a whole list of things that I have to do day by day as my time gets shorter, as my shoulder continues to go, but I work out and I progress as my older and my elderly shelf life. So now as I know I'm a shelf life, when I reach a certain point, when I see these people, these same people that reach high positions, they don't have no friends. They don't have nobody. They detach from everybody because they lost everybody. Why? Because they have people that didn't believe in them. And then if there was people believing in you, they didn't believe in you to your first heart content that you could do it and that you really were the embodiment of God itself. And that we are here for a certain reason and purpose to set aside differences for the world. So now that I do that, I create a spaniel energy architecture. This is something that Off-White Virgil taught me. So now, when you guys see me on the next Virgil, the next Kanye, the same nigga that was talking crazy. Look, y'all said Kanye was crazy. Now y'all buying all his Yeezys 10 years later. Oh my fucking God. Called Kendrick crazy. But now y'all listening to his crazy music, ADHD. Yeah, they diagnosed me with that ADHD. They diagnosed me with man-made things. So all of these are just controls. So now, I'm an abstract. I've already evolved. I'm in college now. So without college, I've got my master's. Now that I have my master's, I know everything that I need to know about this world and the people in it. So now, you guys are all demons. Succubus. When I leave my house, my crib, my first door, succubus. I don't even want nobody else to come in my crib. How about that? So now y'all niggas is just draining my energy mentally, mentally, physically, all of that spiritually. So now I'm just growing. I'm slowly seeing it, and I'm thinking it's progression in life, but I'm just aging. So with my age comes a lot of tiredness. I won't be able to do certain things no more. So an example like this, if I wanted to do workout video and show you guys every day, I could. You know, because that's my new art. Now this is my new life simulator. So now I'm not caring about what nobody tells me. I'm gonna tell you what I do. I sleep on the couch. I spend all my money. I barely give up bread, you feel me, for my family. And now those 3 mistakes that I had in my waking life, now I'm changing around. So now as I changing around, my whole life is constructed into a new abstract. So that new abstract is now cultivated into my siblings. That sibling abstract, I keep cultivating. So as I grow older, they grow older and get an understanding. So when they leave that door, and they're creating life. They're creating abstract. They're creating what they want. They will see what they want. When they see this, they want it. They see this, they want it. They're hit by symbols, subliminals. When they start to realize real life and shelf life, they'll be in tune, you feel me? But I'm gonna just keep doing my thing, you feel me, as Breezy. You feel me? Breezy have baby, call me young baby, money 360, years only 180. God's son, I was here for one plan. You know the vibes. Take it easy, holla at me.